Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to another lesson for English 102. And the unit is called Global Affairs, and the lesson is entitled United Nations. We talked about the United Nations, and we said that the United Nations was founded to create peace, to promote peace, and resolve conflicts through dialogue, and help those countries which are in poverty, and provide them with aid. That aid can be in terms of food, money, you name it. So the United Nations is an organization that was founded, that came into being as a result of the huge destruction that was caused by the First World War and the Second World War. So let's just remind ourselves of the objectives of our lesson. So I think we were able to identify answers to questions based on your background knowledge. We talked about this, information related to the UN. And we've read for just and for specific information regarding the Secretary General, about the role that he has to play. And we have used words describing people in organizations. We had a total of 10 words, and we talked about two groups of words, two types of words. One of them has to do with individuals, and the other one has to do with a group of individuals. We'll talk about this, inshallah. So, and the final one is the final objective, inshallah. This objective, we're going to try to achieve it, inshallah, this morning. We're going to practice, or we're going to use the present continuous for future arrangements. Now, in our previous classes, in our previous lessons, we used the present continuous to talk about things happening at the moment of speaking, things that are happening now. So this is how we use the present continuous. We use the present continuous for things that are happening, or for actions that are happening now. All right. Now you will have clues like, for example, now, at the moment of speaking, or you can tell that the action is happening now from context. All right. Like, for example, look at the bus; it's coming towards us. So you can tell that the action is happening now from context, من السياق. All right, but here we will be using the present continuous to express future arrangements, or to talk about future arrangements. So as you can see, we classified the words into individuals and into groups of people. Now, these words, which mean that they are related to a group of people. These words are a little bit problematic in the sense that how do you treat them? Do you treat them as singular words or plural words? Now we will find out in the next slide. All right? Because staff, we said that staff means a group of employees. Now, how do you use it? Do you say that the staff is, or do you say the staff are? All right, we'll find out inshallah in a minute. Now, staff, department, committee, police, for example, family is another example. These types of words are called collective nouns. They are called collective nouns. All right. So what are collective nouns? Collective nouns, as we said, they mean that it's a word, all right, in the singular form. It is in the singular form, but it means a group of people. Now, how do you use this noun? Do you treat it as a singular noun, or do you treat it as a plural noun? Now, they can be used for both situations. It depends on you. When you consider the noun as being one unit, then you treat it as singular. When you treat the noun as a singular unit, you use it as a singular noun. For example, the staff was invited to the barbecue. Now here, you can use was for singular, or you can use were for plural. You can use both, and both are correct. Both are correct. Now, when you say the staff was invited to the barbecue, you are implying that every single one of the staff was invited to the barbecue. Sorry. When you say that the staff was invited to the barbecue, you are treating the staff as one unit. كوحدة متكاملة, one unit. But if you say the staff were invited to the barbecue, here you are implying that every individual from the staff was invited to the barbecue. Both are correct. Let's look at the second example. My staff consists of young and old alike. Now here, as you say, my staff is used as a singular noun. Why? Because I am using s. And you know that in the present simple, we put s to the verb with singular nouns, right? So I'm not saying my staff consists. I'm saying my staff consists. Of course, you can use both. You can say my staff consists without the s, and you can say my staff consists of young and old alike. All right. So here I am using my staff. I'm using my staff as a singular noun. Let's have a look at another example. My family is another collective noun. It is a singular noun, but it means a group of individuals. Now, you can say, for example, my family are going to travel soon. So here I'm saying that every member in my family, every individual in my family is going to travel. So here I am treating the noun as a plural one. All right? Whereas the second example, you are treating the noun as one unit, one whole unit. So my family has been vaccinated. All right. My family has been vaccinated. Here I am treating the word, the collective noun family, as a singular unit. So the general idea here is that the collective nouns can be used or can be treated as singular units, or they can be used as, uh, for example, as a group of individuals. So when you treat it as a group of individuals, then you can use it as a plural noun. And of course, you will follow it with, for example, are or where, or you will not put s with the verb in the present simple. All right. So this is the collective nouns. All right. Let's go to the present continuous for future arrangements. We often use the present continuous tense, subject plus be. Of course, here be, it means is or am, plus verb plus ing, plus a time signpost, like for example, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, next year. This is what we mean by a time signpost to talk about future arrangements. A future arrangement is a plan that you have decided, that you have already made up your mind about. So you have made up your mind about something. You have already decided about something and organized with another person. Let's have a look at some of the examples. I am meeting Tom at the airport this evening. So this means that Tom and I have discussed this. I am leaving tomorrow. It means I have already bought my train ticket and I'm ready to go. We're having a staff meeting next Monday. It means all members of my staff have been told about it and they have been invited to attend the meeting. All right. Read the conversation between Geoff and Fatima and underline the present continuous. All right. So your job is very simple. Read the conversation and underline the present continuous. Of course, you can't underline on the screen. You can't do it on the screen. So maybe you can write the examples of the present continuous on a sheet of paper, or you can write the examples in the chat box. I will give you 3 minutes for this activity. All right, let's have a look at the examples of the present continuous. So as you can see, I hope you're not planning. You are not planning. Of course, this is in the negative form. So again, if you want to make the present continuous negative, you just add not after the verb to be. So here we've got are. So to make it negative, just add not to make it negative. So I hope you're not planning to make my trip too busy. All right. The second example is, so on Saturday, you're flying. Yeah. So you're flying or you are flying. So this is the example of present continuous as well for future arrangements. You're going to a charity theater, school for children. So you're going, again, this is another example. And what am I doing there? What am I doing there? So this is a question form. What am I doing? All right. You're meeting the drama teachers. You're meeting, you are meeting. And finally, we have you're giving. All right. So these are the examples of the present continuous for future arrangements. Now, this is another conversation between Ahmed and Khalid. All right. Ahmed and Khalid. Let me just do something here. All right. Now we're good to go. Okay. So there are 5 mistakes. There are 5 mistakes in this conversation. It's a telephone conversation between Ahmed and Khalid. Your job is to find those 5 mistakes and correct them. So in the chat box, um, write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one message, and you write the mistake and the correction. All right. So you give me the mistake and your correction. All right. So 5 minutes for this activity. Find the mistakes, find the 5 mistakes and correct them. I would like to thank Turkey for answering the activity. So, number one, you're not planning. You're flying, you're going. Oh, yeah. So this is the previous activity. Yes. So you have identified the present continuous examples in the conversation. All right. Do we have answers for this activity? You can use the chat box. You can write the mistake and the correction near it, yeah, in one message. يلا شباب. So it's a conversation between Ahmed and Khalid, and they haven't seen each other for a long time. So Ahmed says, "Hello, Khalid. How are you? It's been a long time since I last saw you." Khalid, yeah, it's been a while. We need to keep social distancing, you know. This is for the benefit of everyone. And Ahmed says, absolutely. Khalid says, say Ahmed. So let's do it again. So let's do it again. Yeah? All right. So I will be Ahmed and you are Khalid, right? So hello Khalid, how are you? It's been a long time since I last saw you.
Yeah, it's been a while. We need to keep social distancing, you know? This is for the benefit of everyone.
Absolutely.
Say, Ahmed, I want to do a project about the advantages and disadvantages of online learning. Where do I start?
Well, you're very lucky. I am attending an online workshop about e-learning. Why don't you join us?
Well, that sounds great. Count me in.
The teacher is sending the link tomorrow in the morning. Be ready.
Goodness me, I completely forgot. I do a math exam tomorrow in the morning. Or I'm doing, of course, this is wrong here. I'm doing a math exam tomorrow in the morning.
That's a pity, but it's okay. The workshop will be recorded and you can watch it anytime you want.
You aren't doing the same math exam tomorrow?
No, I've already done it. I am only attending the workshop tomorrow.
Well, good for you.
Thank you, Sir Ali. That was lovely. All right,
Ciao.
I'm gonna show you the the 5 mistakes. So as you can see, we have I am attending. So it is the verb to be is missing, the ing is missing. So I am attending an online workshop tomorrow about e-learning. And then we have the ing is missing. The teacher is sending. The teacher is sending the link tomorrow in the morning. And then we have the verb to be is missing and the ing is missing. I am doing a math exam tomorrow in the morning. And then we have the question form. It should be, aren't you doing the same math exam tomorrow? Aren't you? Yeah. So this is how you form the question, the yes no question for the present continuous. Aren't you doing the same math exam tomorrow? All right. And then we have finally the last mistake is that the ing is missing. All right. Now, put the verbs in the present continuous and write meaningful sentences from the prompts. In one message, yeah, you can write in the chat box. In one message, write your answers. So I think we have an example here. Oh, sorry. So, all right. So I will do number 1 for you as an example. All right. So we have president visit our school next week. So you can say, for example, the president is visiting our school next week. So this is the first example. The president is visiting our school next week. All right? Okay. So I'll give you 10 minutes for this activity. All right? 10 minutes for this activity. In the chat box, you can write your answers in one message. All right, welcome back. We have Hisham Makki Ali. He says, okay, number 2, are you staying at home this month? So this is question. Number 3, I am preparing a presentation on bullying this afternoon. The situation is getting worse. They aren't buying a new house this year. Are you meeting your friends in the mall next Thursday? Thank you. Thank you, Hisham Makki. We have Ajlan. Yeah, your answers are correct as well. Jasim Qaisar. Yeah. Yeah, Jasim Qaisar, he has given me different answers. Where do I start? Where should I start? No, you should use the prompts that you have on the slide and, you know, write a full sentence. Abdullah Ibrahim, Hafid, thank you so much. Tamim, Khalid, yeah, your answers are correct. Ali Mukhtar, President Biden is visiting our school next week. That's a lovely addition to the sentence. Thank you, Ali Mukhtar. All right, thank you, Ali Mukhtar. Thamar Taha, yeah, thank you. Sultan, Mustafa, Mahmoud Adil. All right, we're going to read the answers for you. All right. All right, so the first one, the president is visiting our school next week. Number 2, are you staying at home this month? Number 3, I am preparing a presentation on bullying this afternoon.
And we come to number 4. The situation is getting worse. Number 5. They aren't buying a new house this year. Then when? 6. Are you meeting your friends in the mall next Thursday? I hope not. Thank you.
All right. Now, we come to the end of our lesson for today. Tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to have at the very beginning of the lesson, we're going to have quizzes, all right, on the present continuous, all right, and we're going to have Padlet for the second part of the lesson, all right. The second part of the lesson will be writing. You'll need to write a very small email to your friend. All right, so you'll have 2 things, inshallah, tomorrow. Look forward to them, inshallah. We're going to have quizzes, and we're going to have Padlet in which you will have to write a small email to your friend. All right. Thank you so much. It was lovely hearing your ideas and your thoughts, and your participation was good as usual. And again, thank you so much, and I'll see you inshallah tomorrow morning. Bye-bye for now.